everyone's favourite type of male beer. This is just a quick double beer review of Darren Whittington's beers. So, a couple of weeks ago, Darren actually sent me 4 beers, 2 of each. We got here Best Bitter and an Irish Stout. And I must confess straight away, I think it was the day after, I had 2. I had 1 of each. So spoiler alert, very good beer. But so I'm just actually, I'll show you what I'm up to. Yeah, so I'm just doing one of these again. Little stovetop. This is a Galaxy. Not really a smash because I got carapils in there, but it's a Galaxy Pale Ale. I had some Galaxy hops left over from a while ago, so. And I know I said I'd never do a stovetop again because I can't stand the bottling. But on the last stovetop I didn't bother dry hopping, and it made life so much easier. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on is just forget about dry hopping with the stovetops. I know I can put it in bags and everything, but I just can't be bothered. So I don't want to keep you long, so I'm going to do the stout first, and then later on during the brew day I'll do the bitter. So the stout, these are from his keg, and I was gonna say, I was gonna say they were quite flat. Oh no, this is the Best Bitter. Sorry, I've opened the wrong one. So I'm using this classic English mug, if you like. Now there wasn't much of a head last time, but I think there might be for some reason. It's a bit better now. Yeah. Okay. So the head's spot on actually, and last time it was quite flat, so maybe next time when someone sends me beer mail straight from a keg, I'll leave it a couple of days. So we got here 4.7%. Let me see if I'm getting the right one. 70% pale malt, 24% Munich, 6% Crystal 150, IBUs 41 IBUs, and he's used his own Challenger hops. And the aroma, I'm getting nothing, and I never do with bitters anyway, so don't worry. And I have a terrible sniffer. And it is a lovely bitter, and it is quite bitter. Lovely bitter colour. And for those of you that had my Challenger ale, whatever it was I made, you know, that was over the top. And I don't think it was nice. But this is a sophisticated version of that. And this is how a bitter is supposed to taste like. And it's really good. And I see I'm approaching 5 minutes. I don't want to keep this video longer than 10, so I'm going to leave 5 more minutes for this. So Darren, this bitter is very nice, as you know. You've probably drank loads already. Right, I'm going to start heating up my sparge water. See you in a bit. Right, so I just watched that back. I'm heating up this sparge water. I didn't explain anything really, did I? And actually it does have an aroma. Once you get halfway, it has a nice sweet caramelly aroma, and the same with the flavour. Has that caramelly flavour, malty flavour, and the hops, bitterness. You can get a bit of back end bitterness. Actually, I say back end bitterness, front tongue bitterness. Is that a thing? Kind of hits your tongue at the front and works its way. And the carbonation, Darren, is fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine, because it's weird though, because I did have this 2 weeks ago, and if I filmed this 2 weeks ago I would have said it's flat, but now the bubbles are streaming up, and if anything now it's a little bit slightly overcarb. So how that works, no idea. 2 weeks ago flat, now slightly over. So with beer you just can't get it right. But no, it's absolutely lovely beer. Right, so I'm boiling. Not me personally, but the beer is boiling. And I don't want to give away my hop schedule because it's the one that I'm using for the smash off. But I will give you a little hint that I'm not doing a 60-minute boil. But yeah. But I'm doing Galaxy hop. This isn't the hop I'm using for Smash. Galaxy. That bitter was lovely, Darren. I knocked it back pretty quickly. Really enjoyed it. I need to make something like that with your Challenger hops that I've still got 500 grams of, so they're going to last me ages. So this is his stout. So we got here 70% Marisota, 9.6 chocolate, 9.6 flaked barley, 4.8 torrefied wheat, 4.8 brown malt, 2% black. He's busy with North Down, and he's got in there Fuggles, 45 IBUs. And again, it's a lot more carbonated than last time. So there's a little tip for people and a note to myself: when someone sends you beer mouth straight from the keg, maybe leave it a week, because they were flat and clearly not flat now. So okay, so in for the pour. Full pint. There you go. As far as stouts go, that's pretty good. Pretty good. And it has a lovely, lovely stouty aroma. Let me just play about my focus. Yeah. This is a very nice stout, by the way, Darren. I've had this already. It's very nice, very chocolatey. You can get the chocolate aroma. Stouty, chocolatey aroma. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful stout, this. Really is. Spot on, Darren, really. And I hope you like my stout, because I think my stout is pretty good. And I put a lot of coffee into that, so I hope you can taste that. But no, this is a proper I want to say craft beer stout. I don't know what I'm talking about. you know, not your traditional Irish Guinness that we're all pretty bored of now. I used to love Guinness, but ever since all the craft breweries came around and started showing us what stouts are, and then go back to Guinness, it's like, what? That isn't the same beer I used to think it was. Yeah, absolutely beautiful stout. I don't know how to describe it. You can taste chocolate. Just tastes like a stout, but it's really nice. Chocolatey. Carbonation's spot on. Even though it's got no head, but I don't. Yeah, stouts never do they? Apart from Guinness. Weird. I forgot to say cheers. I have bugger all to talk about, you know? Bugger all to talk about. I'm brewing that beer right now. If anyone's watching this far, congratulations to the 6 people who've reached the final of the Chug Challenge. I didn't see you had a go, Darren. Maybe you should next year. Yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much. So, thank you very much, Darren. Again, absolutely spot on, both of these beers. Absolutely. I think the thing is with your beers is that, like with I think I mentioned this in the previous video, with my beers, because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm maybe adding a little bit too many hops or a little bit too much of caramel or something, and the balance isn't right with some of my beers. The ones that I copy from recipes, they should be alright, but the ones that I make myself, they're always a little bit too much or not enough. But with Darren's beers, they're just spot on. Oh, obviously he's been brewing a few years and he's had a lot of practice. But keep sending me beers, Darren. I'm happy to try every single one. Absolutely love this stout. Love it. I don't really know how to give it enough praise. It's lovely. It's just so... I don't know. The only word that comes to mind is sophisticated for both of these beers. I guess that comes down with experience. I'm rambling on now. Okay, I'm going to end this video. So, take care, everyone. Darren, keep on brewing. See you later, guys.